XRP, the day after the inauguration. Some are disappointed, some are frustrated, and there was also this that took center stage in front of everybody, and this threw a spanner in the works. When all this started, we came live, warned everybody. We were right again. Our predictions and our forecast was spot on. And now I'm going to share my thoughts with you, update you on XRP, update you on the Trump meme coin, and let's talk about it right now. So tap the like button if you like this content, and consider subscribing to the channel. Well, yesterday we covered the inauguration live. We debunked some things that weren't true, and we talked about things that were. We covered everything for you. And one of the things that we talked about was do nothing, stand out, walk away. I went live from my living room, sat on the sofa with a cup of tea, warned everybody when XRP started to dump. Well, let's explain what happened and where we go from here. Well, as we know, on Friday, Donald Trump and Melania brought out a coin. Official Trump and Melania. Both have no value whatsoever. And before you get upset with me, they tell you that themselves. Of course, the 1% of idiots that watch the channel won't listen to that. They've already switched off and they're down the road already making their next financial mistake. Donald Trump and Melania posted on their social platforms, this is a souvenir of the day. It's a memento of the occasion. It's not a financial investment or opportunity. That was their actual words. And you can find those statements all over their social media. However, it didn't stop those that wanted to buy it. Well, what happened? This is exactly what happened, and exactly what happened to XRP and Bitcoin. And it's quite sad, but we ended up right where we started, apart from money has been transferred from one to the other. Let's explain what happened. Just before Trump coin and Melania coin came out, we're doing okay. We're kind of going sideways on Bitcoin and XRP, still at all-time highs or thereabouts, but kind of going sideways, waiting to see what would happen with Trump at that moment. And I came on air and said, guys, do nothing. An investor waits for information. We want to know what's happening with Bitcoin, the Crypto Act that Donald Trump is going to sign allegedly. We want to know what's going to happen with tariffs. We want to know the way the world is reacting to Donald Trump. That's what investors do. You get information and then you act. You don't try and guess because you can't guess. Chances are you'll get it wrong. It's best to do nothing. Well, no one really listened to me, and they over leveraged and they put margin on their crypto and they bought more and more, hoping that it was going to explode when Trump came in, because didn't he say he was pro crypto? Well, unfortunately, they didn't listen to me. They borrowed, and you can go and see it yourself. Lots of people leveraged up, borrowed money they can't afford to buy XRP and Bitcoin and others like it. And then, just for fun, just to spoil the party, the official Trump came out on Friday. And then all of a sudden, people noticed it and started buying it. That's okay. However, how did they buy it? They bought it by trimming their XRP and their Bitcoin. They sold some XRP and they sold some Bitcoin. And then they sold some more. You can guess where this is going. Up goes Trump, down goes Bitcoin and XRP. Oops, hang on a minute. What about all those that were leveraged up to the teeth? Oops, they got wasted. They got margin called. What did that do? That sold the asset from beneath them. Oops, now it's selling even faster. That's what happens. Down goes XRP, down goes crypto. I come online and have a conversation during a cup of tea saying, everybody, stop trading, just calm down, walk away. You can go and check back that message. That's what I said over and over again. Do nothing, walk away. People couldn't walk away though, could they? They were leveraged up on a crypto asset. You never use leverage on a speculative asset unless you're a gambler. If you are, fill your boots. I'm not. I never do that sort of thing, but people did. They leveraged up. Exactly what happened with the carry trade. People borrowed money on the Japanese market to buy American assets. When Japanese raised the interest rates, everybody then got the margin maintenance lines got raised. No one could pay their bills. Everyone was margined out. The stock market went down, not because the businesses were failing, because everybody was margin called and they were losing their money. So down went XRP, down went Bitcoin, and up went the Trump coin. However, what happened next? Well, what happened next was what we said would happen next. Those insiders, Donald Trump and his family, started to dump the official Trump coin. Again, you can go and see yourself. That's the beauty of crypto. All the ledgers are out there. You can see where it comes from. You don't know exactly who owns individual wallets, but through good investigative journalism and reading what people are saying offline and what they're saying in my Instagram and my X, you can see what's happening live at the party. They're literally, billionaires are dumping their own favorite Trump coin. Down goes the Trump coin. Most people, the retail investor, bought it on the way up. They were wearing their MAGA hats. They got all excited. And I said, please don't buy this. Buy a Trump hat. Buy a Trump t-shirt. Don't buy this coin. It's going to dump. It's basically worthless. It's just a souvenir that has no value. So down it went. Everybody lost all their money and everybody at the top dumped it. The rich dumped it because they moved it and they can send it straight back down into the toilet. It doesn't do anything, okay? So down it went. Then what happened? Those that actually are pro Bitcoin, pro XRP, now XRP is down, bought XRP back. We like to call it the transference of wealth from the patient to the impatient. Now, what's the end result? What's the conclusion? XRP is still the best crypto asset you can probably buy due to the fact of the network and Ripple. It's gone straight back up again. The Donald Trump coin is just gone down the toilet. Yeah, it's not dead. It'll go up and down. However, there's many more coins to release, so it's going to get diluted. If you buy that, you're off your head. You know, nothing against Donald Trump. Buy a souvenir t-shirt, put a picture on the wall, buy something like that. That's not going to lose you any money. This will lose you money. Up and down like a yo-yo. Those that can pump it will pump it. Those that can dump it will dump it. XRP and Bitcoin have gone back up again, and Trump coin's gone down the toilet. So most retail investors lost their money, and now they're chasing their tails. Now do I buy it back? Well, you just sold it when it went down, and now you want to buy it when it goes up, so you're losing twice. I mean, seriously, just walk away. Because you can trade doesn't mean you should trade. Now then, let's go back to the main markets. On the other hand, you could be an investor like me. I've now got over $265,000 invested, all from $5,000. Look at that. There is my balance, 227 plus 135, and I'm now another all-time high. Now, a lot of people are upset, saying Donald Trump said he would write into his executive orders that to protect and support Bitcoin. He didn't do it. It was another thing that upset a lot of people. However, it only upset those that don't understand it, that simply gamble, simply speculate, expecting some magic to happen when he actually puts pen to paper as if it would. Let me explain exactly what actually happened. If we go back to Bitcoin at the moment, should you be disappointed? It's virtually at an all-time high, just off an all-time high. So where's all the disappointment coming from? Well, as before, it went down, it got bought back. Let's be absolutely clear, in case anyone is not clear about how Bitcoin works, how crypto works, how a president works, and what executive orders actually do. This upset people yesterday, and many of you well, not many, the 1%, unsubscribed because they didn't like what I was saying, because they were cheering, they paid lots of money to go and sit. Actually, I don't know if they paid money. I'm assuming they did. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was free. They sat and watched Donald Trump last night sign executive orders. And lots of people got excited, and it was exciting. It was very theatrical and very dramatic. And I actually spoke to some friends of mine on X and Instagram who are attorneys and lawyers, and I got some information about executive orders. What exactly are they? What exactly do they do? And to cut a very long conversation down to about 10 seconds, they don't do a great deal at all. It's very theatrical. Last time, when Biden was in power, he had one executive order. Donald Trump did, I believe it was 13, and one was actually acted upon and passed. Now, before you write and go, no, they wasn't, they were all actioned upon, I heard about it on the telly. What you actually heard was they actioned it by saying, we're now doing this. However, that is telling you what the intent is. We are doing it. However, all of those executive orders are not in law. They have to be passed by the Senate. They have to be cleared by lawyers and the legal system. Now, if you think, well, that's not right, you know, we want Donald Trump to get on with it and just do great stuff. That's all very good. However, we are not a communist country. You cannot wave a sword and shoot someone and go, this is what we're doing, take it or leave it. Even in communist countries where Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un roam around, they still have to get things written down in law. You can't just say it and it happens. I mean, if that's the way the world worked, it wouldn't make much sense. It would be chaos, wouldn't it? So things have to be done properly. So Donald Trump, yes, he enacted, I believe he's trying to attempt 100 executive orders. And what it actually is, and this is coming from lawyers, coming from people I've spoke to, is a showing of intent. He's basically put out, that's why, if you notice, it's just a couple of pages. Whereas when it's done actually in law, there's a whole flipping encyclopedia of different terminology and the way it acts out in law. Otherwise, it can be challenged and overturned by anyone, and it's not of any value whatsoever. It's purely theatrical at this stage. It's a couple of pages going, I want blah, blah, blah done, and I agree, Donald Trump. Great. Good. But there's a reason why most presidents don't do it, because it's actually a waste of time. It doesn't actually do anything, but it looks great to the crowd and everyone loves it and cheers and all the rest of it. And that's great. Maybe there's some value in that. It's quite entertaining. We know what his intent is. However, a lot of those things are not being done today. All right. We were told that the war would end in Ukraine and Russia within 1 hour. 1 hour has come and 1 hour has gone. It's not going to happen. It's not even happen on the first day. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. He said he would sign a declaration protecting crypto. And here's the point of this video. He can't. You can't protect crypto by waving a pen and saying so. It's not how crypto works. And remember, every one of you bought crypto. That's why you bought it, because it's decentralized and it can't be controlled by governments. However, now you think, I'm going to buy it because it's going to be protected by the government. Think about it for a minute. Makes no sense at all. It's absolute bloody nonsense. And if you really like the investment, you wouldn't care either way because you know what you own. So, Just to recap and conclude this part of my video, I've done 3 videos this morning after the reaction of Donald Trump yesterday. I did My Truth with Dave Ramsey and Sky News, what happened during the inauguration. We a few moments ago we talked about Elon Musk has been completely misquoted and misinterpreted, and I proved that to you by showing you the complete video. All the links will be below this video, and I'll post them in the comments. And this was about XRP and crypto. If you are a real investor and you know why you bought it and you know why you invested in it, like I said in my live feed while having a cup of tea before the inauguration, walk away. It's all nonsense. The Melania and Trump coin wasn't a con. It wasn't the rich stealing from the poor. They told you it wasn't an investment. However, the end result was the rich stole from the poor. They said they were going to do it. They told you what it was. You all did it. You all over leveraged. You bought XRP. You bought Bitcoin on margin. It was then sold to take profit, to buy Melania and Trump. Then it went down because it accelerated due to margin. Everyone got liquidated. It went down even further. Everyone started panicking. I went live with having a cup of tea. About 5,000 of you tuned in going, what's going on with XRP? You should never ask me what's going on with XRP. You should know what's going on with XRP. But you didn't, and it's gone straight back up again, and now you're chasing it on the way up. Please stop doing that. You'll always lose money. So, in recap, Donald Trump is now in power. The war has not ended in Russia and Ukraine. I don't think it's going to end quickly either, but I do hope for the best. The war has ended at the moment in Gaza, but Trump himself has said is unsure whether it will hold or not. He hasn't actioned anything with Bitcoin as yet, but even if he says he does, it doesn't actually do anything. What it does mean is people would get more bullish and they would start over leveraging and buying more Bitcoin, and then more people would take profits. What you want is real substance. Not everyone's just buying it because Donald Trump says, I love it, and he's written it on a back of a cigarette packet and everyone's jumping up and down. That's not what investors actually do. However, now finishing up our video, let's remember what a great day it actually is. Come away from all the noise, all the nonsense. We have got another all-time high, $139,425, all from $5,000. My Roth IRA is going up now consistently. Coca-Cola is doing well. The whole market is doing well. Things that actually make money are doing well. Should you be buying it now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, why not? It's going up. Why should I not be buying it? You're waiting for people to take profits and it to go down. It's still euphoria. We don't know what's going to happen with the sanctions yet. We've no idea. So, how to win with this market? Hate to be a party pooper, but you should have bought it when I bought it, when it was going down with the macro conditions that were there a few weeks ago. Not now. This is too late. I've said, do not buy the market on the inauguration. Wait until you find out the next time to enter the market. However, like I've also said, the best time to invest is now or 10 or 20 years ago. If you don't mind buying it now and it may or may not be down over the next few days, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. If you're a long-term investor, absolutely fine. However, if you've been following the show, following the journey, that this is probably not the best time. But at the end of the day, it's not about timing the market. Nobody can time the bottom. Nobody can time the top. The best thing to do is simply remain invested, and never sell. And that's exactly what I'm doing, what I do consistently every day. And if you follow that path, you're always going to win. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to come back to the live comments and see what's going on. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. I've got the truth over lies, the way I beat Elon Musk, and the way I beat Sky News and Dave Ramsey tried to stop me from doing something, and I beat them both. And then we've got Musk as well, if you want to go and see that, the way he was manipulated. That was terrible what was done there. Absolutely silly. And over here, I'll put those videos as well, plus the down below in the comments and description. Take care of yourselves and each other.